crowd, though.
Who wouldn't be, man? The whole Coliseum. You know, I'll tell you guys a little secret, you know, since it's just us in here. The last time that I've been in Nassau Coliseum, it was for the state tournament in high school, and I lost. And I remember running up and down the stadium steps, man, trying to make weight, and finally I came out here, tried so hard and everything, and fell short by 1 point. So coming back here, I was just like, yo, I just need to get that W just to make myself feel a little bit better, man, and I did, man. So
was that 2006? Did you graduate in 2006?
Yes, I did. Yes, I did.
Can you talk about your undefeated streak? There are very few MMA fighters who have had an MMA streak as long as you have. The only other one that comes up is Khabib Nurmagomedov.
Very true.
So how is it? Do you feel that it's even harder to not only win but also maintain that undefeated streak?
I mean, they go hand in hand. You know, you got to win in order to maintain the streak. But you know, for me, I don't really think about being undefeated.
Come to the meeting.
I just think about, you know, my performances, man. You got to assess your performance and try and get better and better, and that's my goal. You know, whether or not I come out and display better performances, I mean, you know, that's up to everybody else. But you know, I just come out here and I try to figure out ways to win, ways to entertain the fans, and just put on a good show.
What, in your opinion, do you think that you have to improve on?
Probably be a little more aggressive in certain situations. I know a lot of people get impressed by my poise. Sometimes I might think that I'm a little too poised, you know, a little too relaxed, and so if I were to say anything, probably, you know, be a little more aggressive.
I don't know if you got a chance to see the main event tonight or not, but obviously a lot of people have talked about you meeting Palmer again. If you did see it, what were your thoughts on that fight? And if not, what are your thoughts on meeting him again in the playoffs, maybe?
I did not see it. I don't know if you guys overheard all that extra action going on over there, but I didn't see it. We were trying to make our way back here, man. I got swarmed by a bunch of people that came out, man. A woman on the way over here, she flew from San Diego, and people came all over the place, man, to come out and watch me. So I was dealing with all of them, and I didn't get a chance to see it. I'm sure I'll watch it, but I did see that he got to finish like right at the very, very end. So, you know, sound performance, man. It was cool.
Is that a fight you'd like to run back? I mean, obviously you beat him the first time, but would you like to run it back?
I don't care who it is. It don't matter to me, man. I don't have my eyeballs on somebody like, oh, I hope I fight him or I hope I don't fight him. There's a lot of good fighters out there, man. Some of the fights that I did watch, they were great fights. You know, I honestly feel like, you know, this is no shots to the other PFL cards, but I think that this card, the one with the featherweights and the heavyweights, I feel like we're the most action-packed top to bottom, man. Like, you guys tell me, I legitimately, I watched the Chicago one, I watched the DC card, and they were all good fights too, but I just feel like the featherweights and the heavyweights, man, we come out here, we bring it. So me being a part of the featherweight division, you know, I want to keep that same thing going, man. I want everybody to feel the same way I feel, like, yo, I got to make sure I tune in and watch this card, because we know these dudes are going to come out and have some fun out there.
How do you like the crowd reaction tonight? That seemed pretty crazy at the end.
Yeah, man, they came out for me, boy. I saw that. They came out. It was cool.
Did they, happy birthday to your daughter, did she enjoy that?
No, not my daughter. It was my gym. Yeah, Bellmore been open. Today would be 20 years that Bellmore's been open. So, you know, you go all the way back, man. Guys like the New York Badass, Phil Baroni, James Hieronymus. I mean, you just could go to Chris Algieri, everybody, man. That's all a part of our history. You know, a lot of people came through that gym, and that gym, you know, saved me, man. You know, so. Yeah, man, I'm very, very grateful and appreciative of that facility.
Dre, Xavier Porter, BrooklynFights.com. What do you take away from this win?
From this win, man, it's another breath of life, you know? Y'all know how this game goes, man. If you win, everybody loves you. Everybody, you know, you get to be back here doing the media. Everybody cares. You lose, nobody cares about you. It's like you don't even exist. So for me, I just want to keep breathing, man. I want to keep pushing. I want to keep everybody, all eyes on me. You guys say I'm the favorite and I'm the person to be. I want everybody to feel that way. Like, keep talking about me. That's what I want. Good, bad, indifferent. I don't care. I want everybody to keep talking.
Do you feel like that, you know, you're reaching that level where you are the face of PFL?
Yeah, man. Yeah, I mean, you saw the crowd tonight. Y'all saw the crowd at MSG. These are the most packed places that we've had. The big reason of it is because of me. Everybody comes out to see me. Everybody.
Do you feel pressure in trying to get a finish in your fights?
I don't feel pressure. I mean, I try. At one point, I rocked him pretty good. I think it was the second or third round. And I went there, I swung, man, but, you know, he was swinging back. He's a tough dude. What was he like? He had over 30 fights. You know what I mean? Somebody over 30 fights that's fought for, you know, top guys and top promotions all over the place. It's not like you're going to just, you know, flick them and they're going to go down and go to sleep. It doesn't really work that way. You know, I hit him with some hard shots. You know, I hit hard. I like to think so at least. And you know, he kept going, man. He found a way to survive. So kudos to him, but, you know, if I get it, I get it. If I don't, you know, I do what I got to do.
It appeared he tagged you a couple times with his left hook. At all, did it ever affect you?
No, it didn't affect me, but, you know, it was good shots, man. He's a tough dude. He's stout, strong. He hit hard or whatever, but it wasn't like I had the jiggly legs or anything, or like I was like, oh, man, I got to make sure I don't get. It was just, you know, it's a fight. Sometimes you hitting him, sometimes he's hitting you. You know, you just got to roll with the punches to keep going.
As you said, you did rock him at one point in the second round, and as you said, that poise is one of your strong points. Would you say that you're happy with your performance in the sense that you didn't completely rush him when you thought you had him hurt, and you kind of laid back and waited for the fight to come to you?
Yeah, that right there is experience, you know. This was my 19th fight, and I've seen guys rush in when they hurt somebody or when they thought they hurt somebody and end up losing the fight that way. Time and time again, you see that kind of thing, guys running in all crazy and end up getting caught. And so, you know, both when they being offensive or if they get rocked, they just dive in for stuff and get caught. And so for me, being able to, you know, see that somebody's hurt, not blitz in and end up getting clipped with something, and now I'm on the defense. That happened earlier tonight. He rocked him and then came in and he got clipped. You know, that poise is what saves you in that position. That comes with experience, and so. You know, I got a lot of fight time. You know, you guys make fun of me. All the media guys make fun of me for all the decisions I have, right? But if you rack up all the time that I'm out there, that's a lot of fight time. That's going to play in my favor in messed up positions and all that other stuff. So, you know, it is what it is, man. I got a lot of experience out there, a lot of fight time.
Sure, when do you start thinking about October and your next 2 fights in one night?
Now. Start thinking about that now. October's happening now. You know what I mean? I'm healthy. Everything's good to go, man. So for me, I'm sure I'm gonna go home and get yelled at a little bit by Keith and Joe, and you know, we gonna fix whatever we saw tonight. We're gonna add on to whatever was good tonight, and then you know, October's gonna come around. You know, 2 fights in one night. That's 5 rounds. I don't think anybody on the roster has more 5-round fights than me. So, you know, let's get to work.
You think you'll make it that long without getting yelled at by Keith?
What, 5 rounds? Or
No.
Till I get home?
To get home.
I didn't check my phone yet. I don't know. I don't know.
Andre, congrats on the win. Now that you've won both your fights, you clinched a postseason berth, what emotions are you feeling right now?
Relief, man. You work your tail off all the time, you know. And for a goal that only really matters to you and the people that's real closest to you, you know. Win, lose, or draw. I mean, you guys are speaking to me now, but if somebody else had won and they were here, it wouldn't really make a huge difference to you guys. So for me, it's a big relief that I'm the person that's here that you guys are speaking to. You know, I'm happy that I'm the person. Like you guys said, I clinched that spot. I'm going forward, and you know, that's what this all means to me, man. I'm happy.
And what's your strategy and mindset heading into the postseason?
Win and advance. Win and advance. Y'all gonna hear that all time and time again from me, man. Win in advance. I've been telling y'all that from before. Win in advance.
What does it tell us about Bellmore kickboxing? You said they've been around for 20 years today. You talk about the other great fighters that come out of the gym. What is it about Bellmore kickboxing that's producing such success?
Leadership, family, grit, the toughness. I mean, if you ask anybody on the island, anybody, or just people, period, that's come down to Bellmore to spar or do a workout session, they'll tell you that you really can't go anyplace else and get harder sparring rounds or harder sessions than at Bellmore. I mean, everybody pushes everybody. You have amateurs pushing pros, pros pushing the hell out of the amateurs, and everybody works together to make sure, you know, people are good. One of my good friends, Cody Payne. He's an amateur. And if I need to weight cut or if I'm doing sprints real late, Cody, and I'll text Cody, he'll be like, yo, what time you gonna be there? Midnight. He'll like, all right, I'll meet you over there. And he'll come, and that's how everybody is at Bellmore. Gregor didn't even have a fight coming up, and he was in on this camp with me. He stayed in shape. Well, he's always in shape, but he made sure he came and did sparring rounds. He did grappling and jiu-jitsu rounds with me. Like, he made sure he was a part of the camp to make sure that I was prepped for this fight. And that's the kind of relationship everybody has with everybody, and it shows, man. We all win. Look at Adam Kowanowski. He's 17-0 right now. Gregor's 12-0 right now. We're a family, man. We win for a reason.
Andre, how great does it feel to have not only a win at Madison Square Garden, you have a win now practically in your backyard. You're getting all the press that you finally deserve. How great does that feel?
It feels good, man. It's like I said, it's relief. You work, and sometimes you work and you don't really get the results that you want, or you don't get the feedback that you want. You may have an outstanding performance, and then it get talked about for a week or two, and then it's like you get brushed under the rug because there's a new card coming up. And so, you work, man, and finally you start to get people, saying stuff to you, and you get shouts out all over the place, and it feels good. You want to feel, who wouldn't want to feel appreciated for what they do, especially if you put your all into it. And I put my everything into this.
Could you think of a better birthday present for Bellmore MMA than a win?
Not at all, man. That's why I had to make sure I get that happy birthday out there for the gym, man. Unless you've been a part of it or been inside of there, y'all don't understand, how that place is. But I was there earlier today and watching Adam and Gian Vellante spar, and getting Adam ready for his fight. He got a big fight coming up in the beginning of September. Jonathan, he fights on the amateur circuit, but he's an absolute animal. Can't wait to watch him go out there and compete. And everybody was there earlier today working out. And the gym was closed today, and it was funny enough, the gym closed down because I'm fighting tonight. That's how, everybody from the women's classes to the kids' classes, everybody was like, Dre's fighting, we're going. And so it was just like, you get a different kind of support, man. When I say it's family, it's family.
Did it feel like...
Ladies first.
Thanks, Dre. How great did it feel not only to have your fans here, but you had a lot of New York fighters and fighters from pretty much everywhere that were really here to see you.
Yeah.
You weren't the main event, but everybody was here to see you.
Crazy enough is at one point in time I was doing something and I looked, I'm just like, oh, that's there go Al Iaquinta. Now I look over again, I'm like, there go Aljamain Sterling. I was like, damn, Gion's here. Like you said, it was kind of crazy. I was like, even though same thing, like we train at different gyms, but when one of us fight, everybody comes out and support, man. And that's how it should be. Why wouldn't you want to come out to support? I've had countless sparring rounds with Al. Like we've shared the cage on many different occasions, and if he fights, I'm definitely, if I can get to it, I'm tuning in, and vice versa. So it was cool, man, to watch everybody come out and support the way they did.
How you celebrating the birthday and the win tonight with your family?
Well, I don't know if I should be saying this, but I'm going to a little friendly adult place, Riviera's, and I'm gonna go over there and I'm enjoying myself a little bit.
Speaking of enjoying yourself, did you go on that fishing trip with Gregor yet?
Yeah, you know what's messed up is Gregor first of all, Gregor he has a minivan just so he can put all his fishing stuff in the back. Like, that's the kind of dude Gregor is. So Gregor has his stuff in the back. He's like, come on, Dre, I got the shoes, I got the overalls, like he has everything for me. He's like, you just gotta come, dude. Like, so I told him, I was like, we had such a quick turnaround, I didn't get a chance to, take that weekend off to go, but I'm definitely gonna go with him before. I'm going to Jamaica in a couple weeks, so I'm gonna go with him before I go to Jamaica.
What should we expect from the podcast?
On the Rude Boy and Dre the Bull podcast? Man.
You gonna do it before you go to Jamaica, or?
Yeah, I'm gonna do it, and Randy's coming with me to Jamaica too, so you might get an island version of it. You never know. You might be sitting there with two coconuts with the big leaves getting wobbled. So you never know, man. I don't know. I don't know what the next podcast is gonna have. You know, it's gonna be funny though, man. We have fun doing the podcast. Shout out to New York Fighting, Battle Squad Management. Matt Cully standing over there. He makes sure that he organizes it with us. And believe you me and Randy are not two people easily to organize with. We're both always late and we run on bad timing, man. But Matt somehow gets us together, and Frank knows. It gets us together, man. Gets us there, and you know we have fun, man.
Anything else, guys?
Look forward to seeing you in playoffs and then the championship.
Know it.
Thank you.
Thanks,
All righty.
Thank you.